Porter, you've talked a lot about atmosphere, environment. How unique, how cool is this to be practicing here, to have a game here?
Yeah, I'm excited about this game. The atmosphere there. I'm a historian. I love history, paving the way for the future. And I came here to a volleyball game my first year here, and to see Alvin Adams, Gar Hurd, guys, legends that played here. And I just started visualizing like what would it look like with this vertical arena. I've been everywhere trying to get the students to have such an impact, and so I just thought it'd be cool for the students to see like how loud it can get right on top of the floor, and so I think it's going to be a great atmosphere.
You mentioned that, Porter. What gave you the idea that let's just have the students? That's it.
You know what? I think that's gotten kind of taken out. I mean, I want all the students there, but I'm not saying like nobody can come in without being the students, because I think we do have some select people. I mean, we're bringing those players back. We got but I just thought it'd be really cool for the students to be right on top of the floor, on the sidelines, everywhere. And then hopefully they'll be excited, and we can visualize what Lloyd Noble would look like packed. And that was part of it. I just thought it would be a cool idea. I want to play in here.
How big is that to build that early relationship with the student section when we know all the turnover in college, all that stuff that happens here every year?
You know what? This student section has been unbelievable. I've been so excited. Even I'll go to a football game, a softball game. I'll go to a women's basketball game. I'll walk around campus, and the students have been. I just think they're so high energy. I think I'm building a great relationship with them, and I just constantly want them to know that how much they mean to our program, but also that I think it's part of your college experience to get behind your sports teams. And it's what draws you to Oklahoma is their passion for their sports teams, and it starts with the students.
Is a gym, or is the shooting different in here?
Let's ask you that after the game. I'm going to completely blame the gym if we don't shoot well. But no, we practiced here yesterday, practiced here today. It's 10 feet. I'm pulling the old Hoosiers thing, but no, but it is. It's the same thing. The tricky thing is the lines on the side. I would probably say two things are going to happen with the line so close. One is there might be an out of bounds where you don't realize what line it is. And the two things is I'm going to go back to my playing days. I hope I don't do this, but I might end up taking a charge from one of the officials, because there is no room to run on the sideline with the coaches. So I got to be ready for that on the sideline.
You need to call John Higgins in tomorrow night.
I know.
Get him out of retirement.
I'm not baiting on that one.
You're coming off a great tournament run out in California. Talk about that and what you saw in your team out there.
I saw our guys in California. They were just really. I thought we defended really well, and that's what it starts with. I thought Iowa was a team that was up in the upper 90s, and I thought we did a good job guarding them. Then we turned around in the hotel, and we had to prepare for, some elite guards that were averaging over 20s, and we had to just make adjustments and talk about what they were doing. And I thought we guarded them, kept those star guards under their averages. I liked that in the second half we got down 8, but we had 9 out of 10 stops. It wasn't that we were shooting the ball great. We still haven't shot it like I know we're going to shoot it. I think we can really shoot it. Just the numbers don't show it. But defending, finding ways to win. That's what I liked about this group. They just kept on pushing the pace, making toughness plays, and they found a way to win at the end with Ortega's tip-in. So a lot of really key plays that led up to that. That's what I liked.
Seems like the fans are getting pretty excited about you guys. Obviously, cracked top 25 this week. Do you guys kind of feel that people are getting excited about what you guys have got cooking here a little bit?
I told our guys, it's being ranked is not the destination. It's just part of the process if you're moving where you want to go. It's part of where you want to go. I mean, we want the fans to get excited. That's just part of where we want to go. But it's not the destination, and those guys got to keep that in perspective, that there's reasons why we're doing things good. I think we're really doing things defensively. We're offensive rebounding. We've been pretty efficient offensively. So we got to keep doing those things, but it's a complete chase. You're chasing where you want to go. We didn't chase being in the top 25. It's just part of the process of where we're trying to go.
Commissioner Ortega's tip in. He's been really confident offensively this year, but what does a play like that do for a young guy to kind of use that as a springboard to continue?
Yeah, the thing with Ortega, what I really liked, what I saw, was that, and that's what you want to talk to everyone about, is there's going to be a lot of opportunities to help you win the game. He had a foul, which I didn't think was a foul. He had the play before that, he missed a shot. and then he comes in and he crashes the glass with extreme effort to get the game winner. That's what you want to take away. I mean, like, don't just sit there and pout or think backwards. He just kept on, and that's I'm always talking about race maturity. That was a play of race to maturity for Tega. You know, he had two things that didn't go his way, and he just went completely out in hard crash on the offensive glass to get a game-winning tip-in. That's a race to maturity. And what an immature would have been like, I'm not crashing, you know. So I really thought he did a great job.
At the beginning of the year, you said you wasn't sure who might take your key shots, and you had so many guys that you just didn't know. Are you beginning to find out who's ready to step up and make those things?
You know what? That's the good thing is I feel like I got a handful of guys that can take a key shot, and so that's what's going to be fun. Like if you only have one and only one, that's you know I think you can get keyed on. But I think we got a lot of guys that want to take it too. I think there's a lot of guys that want to step up and take that shot too. So and they were all genuinely so excited for each other, and that's when you start to know things are morphing in the right direction. That they were genuinely excited about for each other, the win, and the direction.
You talked about the history of McCasland. How does that history and that tradition kind of make tomorrow night even more special?
Well, you think about like all the players that came before you. Now I know we've been in Lloyd Noble for 72 years. I'm exaggerating, but yeah, it's 50. I just think about all the players that have, you know, been in here that have come through. I got to meet Alvin Adams. I've known Gar Hurd, and I got to know Gar Hurd. I see him at a lot of different events, and Alvin spoke to our team, and just to know those guys wore the OU jersey. I believe they paved the way, and you know, that's why I brought Kelvin's team back that won the Final Four. The anniversary brought them back, and to play in here, there's a lot of reasons why we did it, and that's one of them.
Is a game like this something that you'd want to do every year, maybe in the future again?
Again, that's a really good question about 20 or 38 hours from now after the game to see how it goes. I hope so. I mean, I'm excited about it. I mean, the focus for our guys, we just got to keep the main thing the main thing. The focus, because it's really right on top of you. But that's what you want. That's what I want, and I'm looking forward to the tomorrow night's game. But I'm also looking forward to playing again. I mean, really, when I talk about the main thing, I felt we were playing well in the tournament, but I thought we can play better. And that's why that's another, probably the main thing of why I want to play again. I mean, this is all great. This is fun. This is thing. But like, I want to play again. I want to compete and get another win and get better. And that's what I'm really looking for as well tomorrow night.
What are you running into in terms of competition tomorrow? What about your opponent?
So thank you for asking that, because this is one of the fastest paced teams in the country, but they're an elite shooting team. They have somewhere around 88 made threes already. We're in the 40s, just to give you some perspective of how many threes that is this early. They're averaging over 11 made threes a game. So we really have to defend the three-point line. I've watched them against Minnesota, Missouri, how quickly they can play and quickly they can shoot. And then they rebound it. And then when they rebound, they kick it out for more threes. So defending that three-point line is going to be an absolute must against Pine Bluff. All right.